Just started off this morning out of muskrat shelter. Heading towards Standing Indian Mountain here in the next few miles. Got to get uphill to get to that. As you can tell, there's no one behind me. It's just Redbeard now. Toast was pretty much using his trekking poles like crutches. So he walked down a gravel road yesterday. Finally somebody picked him up and took him to the Blueberry Hostel or whatever that place is called. So he is out for at least 2 to 3 weeks. He's gonna try to come back on the trail in a couple weeks once his legs healed up. I made it up to the top of Standing Indian Mountain. Was not nearly as bad as some of the other mountains that I've hit so far. Maybe the coolest camp spot I've seen on the AT thus far. Look at this, perfect camp spot, as long as it's not thundering. Unbelievable. Standing Indian, this is the first 5,000 foot mountain that we've hit thus far. And wow, you can see Brasstown Bald out there in the distance. Just absolutely breathtaking. So North Carolina is definitely a little bit more rugged, definitely more green. But so far it's been easier than Georgia. So that's definitely really good. I've definitely enjoyed switching over to North Carolina though. There's just something about the forest here. It just seems, I think it's the vegetation. So anyways guys, just me, Redbeard. So I've kind of met some new people and I'm just trying to get to where they are tonight, so I don't have to camp by myself like I did last night. Okay, Chair, how was that downhill?
Are we there yet?
We got Chair, Dinosaur, Snorlax.
Yeah, because the first night at the shelter, I was snoring so loud that right when I woke up, everybody gave me the nickname Snorlax.
Well, I didn't hear you last night, so that's good.
Yeah, I heard somebody. It must have been you.
And we got Black Bear inside, and we just came down from out like the base of Albert Mountain because it was raining really hard and it was cold, and we don't want to be in the snow tomorrow, so we're gonna go into Franklin tonight. Well, we're back out on the trail. Well, at least a few of us are. Me, Snorlax, and Dinosaur decided to get back out on the trail today, but man, I'll tell you what, if you ever decide to through hike, don't get off at a road that is not suggested to get picked up off of, because we got off early because it was pouring down rain and it was cold and it was supposed to snow. So some of the people in our group wanted to go ahead and go down into Franklin, so we had somebody who was going to pick us up from a gap called Mooney Gap, but unfortunately when they got there the gate was locked until April 1st, so we had to hike down, which I put that video up after we just finished our hike, but we had to hike down about 5 miles straight downhill. So today we got somebody in town to give us a ride back to the trail. That took a while. We almost had to stay another night because we couldn't find a ride, because we didn't want to go ahead on the trail. We wanted to make sure we hit the part that we got off at. So we're lucky enough to get somebody to take us there, and then had to go up a road, dirt road, for a ton of miles to get back up here. So it's been some work to get back to the trail. So we won't be doing that anymore, that's for sure. We will be staying on the trail to the suggested places cut off. So. Top of Albert Mountain. This is 100 miles in, so we're 100 miles into the AT at this spot. We're about to climb up to the top of Siler's Bald. We found a cool camp spot. It's right up there, and you know, this is off the AT, so I don't know if it's pretty clear on this camera how steep this is, but it's not a fun climb. But there's a cool camp spot up here, and We're supposed to get a little bit of rain tonight or in the morning, but hopefully not thunder and lightning. I don't think it's supposed to thunderstorm. So anyways, this is gonna be a great spot. When I get up here, I'll turn it back on and let you see what the view looks like. Redbeard here. Snorlax.
What's up?
And some guys we just met out here. Dolax and
Yeah,
Visor. Dolax and Visor.
Snorlax and Dolax. It's too.
We've got the sun setting there, and we're about to build a fire out here. It's beautiful. Temperatures are great, so it's not very cold out here. So we're just gonna set up here. They've got their spot set up on top here, and we are down the hill building a fire on top of Siler Bald. That's where the sun just set. We've still got some beautiful pinks in the sky over there. And then down below the moon down there, I don't know if it shows up on the camera, but there's the lights of Franklin. Well, it's been a couple days since I've really been able to check in. It has been pouring down rain for the last, I don't know, 36 hours. So this is the first time that it's stopped. So it is, and we're approaching Nantahala Outdoor Center, the NOC, so that's kind of a cool stop. Gonna be resting there for the evening, probably at the hostel, and just kind of walking on some of these ridges before we start our 3,000 foot descent into the NOC in about 5 miles total. So it would be pretty amazing views up here if it wasn't for the fact that we're in the clouds. But I've been kind of staying with Snorlax here recently. Slept, pitched my tent in the rain last night, and pitched my tent in the rain, and then, you know, it hiked in the rain all day, so all my stuff was soaked. So luckily I had an extra jacket and an extra shirt and some dry base layer pants to put on. Otherwise I would have froze. So I don't mind the cold when I'm hiking at all. But the real kicker that really makes it tough is when it's about 49 and it's pouring down rain all day. That could be a recipe for disaster, so it's best to be prepared for that. So luckily I was pretty prepared. I was cold yesterday hiking, but you know, I warmed up fast and I had the extra clothes, so that was good. Anyways, just a beautiful day out here, and I'm ready to be at the NOC. I'll catch up with you guys later once I'm down there. We are at the NOC. It was a fun climb down, but it's nice to be here at the NOC. This is a big accomplishment just to get this far. It's pretty cool. So we're gonna be staying in town here. There's a restaurant over there called the River's Edge, and there's apparently a lodge and a hostel here. So hopefully I'm gonna be splitting a room with somebody so I can stay in the lodge. So we're at the NOC, and these are the amazing accommodations that we have. This is a K4. These guys have the same thing. They are just loving it. I opened the door, and at first I thought I had stumbled into the bathroom. No, I was incorrect. Let me walk in here so you can really tell. This is it. This is a wall. We've got an outlet there. That's nice. Another outlet. At least we have a window that opens up to you know, a nice sound of the river. But yeah, bunk beds. No sheets, because because it's a hostel, I guess. So this is my first hostel to stay at. So it's not that great, but it's $17. So what can you say? Anyways, this is a luxury that you get when you hike the Appalachian Trail. So get ready for it if you want to do this. This is nice. So here's NOC. That's the restaurant right there we ate at last night. It's right on the river. And we're actually on the trail right here. This bridge is the trail, and that's the outfitters over there. And then all the great rapids and stuff that they've got here. Pretty cool little town. So anyways, we had a great time at the NOC last night. And now we're going to start our first 3,000 foot climb out of the NOC. And I think it's 3,000 feet and maybe 6 miles or something. Been climbing up the out of the NOC for almost an hour, a little over an hour and a half. It's definitely the hardest hike so far as uphill is concerned. So it's a grind, especially when you've been in town eating food. Redbeard here on top of Chioa Bald. I'm carrying Chair's chair that he carries everywhere. I almost break my ankle. So yeah, so this is our setup tonight. We got all of our tents set up here. This is my tent. That's Black Bear and Chair's tent, and that's Snorlax's tent. And we got this really bad view behind us.
You remember?
No.
The dreadlock guy?
I mean, it's amazing, a great view. We've got another cliff on this side, so we're gonna go over there and watch the sunset. But yeah, so this is our spot tonight. Really cool. We're gonna have some fun.
I really want to try out a hammock system in the summer.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta wait till it's warmer.
I don't know, dude. You cost some pretty expensive shit to get through the AT.
Austin, it's
Ship
all
it all
about the
home.
journey, man. It's all about the journey.
It's been, let's see, 20 days. 20 days since I started. And I'm just now getting here to Fontana Dam. It's behind me down there. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyways, we're about to go to the Smokies, so it's been a pretty enjoyable experience thus far. My body is holding up quite well. Nothing to complain about. Yesterday, though, I did, after our 3,000 foot climb out of the NOC, when I started hiking the next day, my legs were just toast. I tried to, I mean, we did 14 miles, but I was just really worn out. So definitely probably hitting a little bit of a wall when it comes to my legs, but I'm sure that'll change. I'm just trying to make sure I eat enough. I ate a ton of food last night for dinner, so. But we're doing a short day today as we come down here into Fontana Village. So anyways, I'm going down this trail. I don't know if you can see, but it is it's pretty much straight downhill. This is pretty much what it's like every day out here on the Appalachian Trail. Straight up and straight down, at least in Georgia and most of North Carolina. This is Fontana Lake. We're down at the bottom. The dam is just on the other side of this mountain here. So we just got here. This is at AT Crossings, and we're about to get picked up and go into Fontana Village for the night. And then we'll go over the dam tomorrow morning and into the Smokies. I'll be back later. And we got up this morning from the Fontana Inn and started our hike again and hiked over here to the Fontana Hilton. This is considered the nicest shelter on the AT, the Fontana Hilton. And it's got a great view here of the lake. We got a guy over here that's been doing trail magic at different locations, but it's got a big shelter. And then over here we're cooking everybody some food. So great little spot, but we're about to roll out and hit the Fontana Dam. So I'll see you over there. Fontana Dam, we've hiked 165 miles to get here. So it's pretty cool. And it is a long way down. But we are heading this way, up that ridge line. We are going to be hiking for the next 2 days to Clingman's Dome, and then Newfound Gap, which is kind of the middle of the Smokies, and then we're going to take a shuttle to Gatlinburg for a night with a big group of people that we've kind of been sleeping at the same shelters and spots together for the last week or two. So we had fun last night in Fontana Village, went out to dinner, had dinner together, and just sat around the fire in the lodge. So it was real relaxing. But anyways, we are going to start our ascent into the Smokies. Well, here we are, Redbeard and Snorlax at the start of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. So we just crossed the dam there and we're heading into the park. So this will be a good climb and we're looking forward to it. Hey guys, Redbeard back again. I'll tell you what, these Smokies, when you get into the Smokies, it just changes after the first few miles, just a little bit further up. The trail, we've been walking now for maybe a half a mile. It's just been like walking on a bulb like this. This is looking back southbound. But the trail is really cool up here, and it's much easier hiking once you get up in the Smokies. And that little grassy spot up there, the trail goes right through the middle of that. We're gonna go up to the top. I think that's Rocky Top, or that's Rocky Top up there. There's another bald up there as well. So we are really liking this section so far today. So it's gonna make the longer miles a lot easier when the views are good and when the trail is starting to look different. So anyways, for you guys that might be through hiking here soon, just remember it changes a little bit when you go into North Carolina. You'll notice a difference, and then once you get up into the Smokies after about 12 miles, it changes again. Well, it's raining and we're over 6,000 feet up here, almost to the highest point on the trail, Clingman's Dome. But just wanted to let you guys see what the trail looks like up here as you're approaching Clingman's Dome. Hopefully my lens doesn't fog up too much, but yeah, it's a wet day. It's about 9 in the morning. Last night in the shelter, I think it's called Double Gap Spring Shelter, we had a bunch of coyotes come through in the middle of the night. Actually, they came through twice. That was pretty cool. They were howling and barking and going crazy. So, and the rain didn't start till about 5 this morning, 5 or 6. So anyways guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off before I ruin my camera, but just wanted you to see kind of what it's like out here at the highest elevation on the trail. Definitely not the most extreme, but the highest. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, here we are. Mountain Comp right there. It's in the clouds, and then looking kind of east northeast. So Redbeard's on top of Clingman's Dome and the machine. Yeah, it's windy. Just walking through the Smokies here. I'm about 5 miles past Clingman's Dome. If you're gonna come to the Smokies, make sure you bring your rain jacket, because it definitely, I spend a lot of time in these mountains and it rains all the time. It's just very green. Everything's green up here, especially at the higher elevations. Just beautiful forest. Hopefully you're able to get a little bit better view of kind of what it's like up here in the Smokies. Totally different than Georgia and North Carolina. Anyhow, guys, gotta maneuver past this tree, down tree here. Here, just got to Newfound Gap. It is foggy. It feels good to be here. We're at the Tennessee-North Carolina border here. Well, we've been at the border for a while, but hey guys, Redbeard here. We're at Charlie's Bunyan. Take a look at this. I don't know if you can make out all the ice, but there's Mount LeConte out there in the distance, and it is just beautiful and clear today. Really great views. It's great to be up here.
Exactly right.
How you doing?
Good, how you guys doing?
Good.
Yeah, you guys do a little video all the way, huh?
Oh yeah, wave.
Yeah, way back. Like this, right?
Man, it's clear out here today, huh?
Yeah, isn't that? You don't always get this.
World of difference from yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were hiking yesterday and it was.
Right.
Yeah, it was,
You doing the trail?
yep.
Oh, you going to through hikers or?
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Congratulations.
My knee's hurting today.
All the way to Maine?
Oh, we try that, yeah.
That's the plan.
Trying to, yeah.
We try.
A long way to go.
Oh my gosh, those are nuts.
Yeah, we get that
just
a
in case
lot.
you guys want a
Oh,
challenge.
they weren't
Yeah,
that much.
excuse me.
They were retired, but they were. Have you met them? They were on their way.
Hey guys, well we're here at Tri-Corner Shelter in the Smokies, and as you can tell, we got a little bit of snow last night. And we woke up to this, and that's real pretty. Yeah.
What's that?
There's Professor Turtle. So, yeah, so a couple inches of snow. Well, maybe 4. Looks like about 3 or 4 inches. So, anyways, I'm gonna be going to Davenport or Standing Bear Hostel or Bear or something. Anyways,
What's that?
to get out of the cold, 'cause it's supposed to be really cold tonight, probably like single digits. So, I've done about let's see, 16 miles, and it's been snowing the whole time, and I'm at the bottom. I'm pretty much out of the Smokies now, and it's been a hard hike, I'll tell you that. I'm ready to get to Standing Bear Hostel so I can dry off. This will be my longest day so far, so my longest day out of the Smokies in the snow. So this was a good test, and I feel good. I'm just really tired after 16 or close to 16 miles yesterday, and then I'll be at about 17, 18 miles today. So anyways, let me let you see this. So yeah, so we're really close to Interstate 40, probably another few tenths of a mile. We're at the Standing Bear Hostel, right outside of the Smokies, and I'm glad I'm not, holy cow, I'm glad I'm not out in the this right now, because it's pretty crazy. But yeah, so this is the Standing Bear Hostel. That's the bunkhouse where all the bunk beds are, an extra cabin, and just kind of comes down here. Beautiful little creek. But yeah, and the creek actually goes right underneath that cabin, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's a great little hostel. The people are really friendly, and they've got everything set up really well. And got a kind of a kitchen over there, and the stream goes right through the middle, and that's their house. So anyways, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty cool little spot, so just wanted to show you guys where I'm staying tonight to get out of this snow. Like I said, this is just right outside of the Smoky Mountains. Hey guys, Redbeard and Snorlax, we are coming up off of this mountain. That was definitely the coolest mountain so far on the whole trail in Tennessee, North Carolina area. What was it called?
I know we passed that, the White
Yeah, White Rock Cliffs, just past that. But this is the view we've got right now. And this is looking into Tennessee. I don't know how far you can see in the camera, but it's pretty cool. You can see all the way to past the valleys here, the rolling valleys, which I think this is Greenville, Tennessee. Johnson City is just over here to the right, and you can see the next mountain ridge line that's way off in the distance, where there's just clouds hovering right up to past the mountains and right up to them, so it's pretty cool. So anyways, yeah, it's great temperature out and real beautiful, but this area really looks like something out of ancient ruins that you're hiking in, the rocks and everything. It's pretty hard to describe. So anyways guys, hope everything's well. Redbeard, Snorlax out. Hey guys, Redbeard here. Man, it's been slow going today. We haven't gone that many miles, but just since my last video, you can see how much the terrain has changed. Here we are on just kind of like a grassy ball. That's looking southbound, and we're just up on top of those mountains in the distance. And this is northbound, so pretty cool. We're looking for maybe a cool little spot to camp around here. But we were on the ridge with the lightning last night, so we'd like to avoid that tonight in case of pop-up thunderstorms now that those are coming into play. Hey guys, Redbeard, this is a little trail magic that Paul here was kind enough to cook up for us. So there's just a few of us enjoying a little breakfast this morning. So we got some eggs and hash browns, just really tasty. Plenty of sodas, muffins, everything. So thanks a lot, Paul. And it's a great morning. Well, here we are, Redbeard and Snorlax. We're just heading down Big Bald. Pretty spectacular place here.
I am so excited to get new shoes.
Yeah, poor Snorlax's shoes. Oboes. Do not buy Oboes shoes.
Listen to me, do not buy Hobos.
We do not recommend them. He's had these shoes for a couple hundred miles and they're falling apart. He bought them at Neil's Gap. So I would not recommend Oboe shoes. Pretty cool with the trail back there. Terrain is changing now as we're getting close to the Virginia area, Virginia Highlands, the Highlands. That's going to be exciting. So it's starting to look a little bit more like that. Redbeard back again. As we go down, it just keeps getting prettier. The river that flows in to Irwin here is real big and real cool looking. Just beautiful mountains around this town. So like I said, we're really excited to be at our second trail town, Irwin, second real trail town on the AT. So just relaying these beautiful shots over to you. Here in Irwin, outskirts of Irwin. Yeah, here's the hostel too. It looks like. Right. Hey, Reset.
Well, you're taking a picture of yourself.
Of you, too.
Oh, no.
It's got a wide angle lens on it. Say hello.
Hey.
Here's Reset.
This guy is awesome.
I'm like, I can't remember if you've been in my videos yet or not. So there's the hostel behind us where we're gonna get picked up, so we're here. So anyways, we'll be back in Irwin later. Hey guys, Redbeard here. We are at my uncle's lake house, which has really been a pleasurable experience thus far. The lake's a little low, as you can see. It's still not quite filled all the way up, but last night my uncle cooked us fillets, so that was really good. First steak on the trail, so that was awesome. And then today we went to a really famous barbecue place here called Ridgeway Barbecue near Bristol, Tennessee, so that was really good as well. So yeah, we're really enjoying our stay here so far, and we're taking a 0 today, and we're gonna take a 0 tomorrow since it doesn't cost us anything. So hey guys, Redbeard back at the top. This is Little Rock Knob, and we're looking northbound here. Back that direction, the biggest mountain in the far distance is where we slept last night, Unica Mountain. And this is looking north towards, this is looking straight at Johnson City, Tennessee. It's real pretty back here. But I'll tell you what, this knob was not fun to climb up. It was straight up climbing. Hey guys, Redbeard, here we are. This is, behind me is Roan High Knob Shelter. That's the highest shelter on the whole Appalachian Trail. 6,194 feet. We won't be staying here tonight, but just wanted to capture this place because it is kind of, you know, the highest shelter. Oh, nice. And this shelter, unlike the others, is fully enclosed. Beautiful little spot. I'm sure there's not many mice in here, and it looks like it's even got an upstairs. Wow, they're prepared. I would not want to sleep up here though. It is probably 15 degrees warmer. So it's pretty much it here. Cool shelter. Doesn't look like there's too many places to camp around here though. So if you're looking to camp up here, don't plan on it. Guys, Redbeard on top of this bald here in Tennessee, and that's where we're going over there. Jane Bald. Our first long ridge walking, or exposed ridge walking, that is. That's where we came from over there. Hey guys, Redbeard here. Well, I'm in my tent and all settled down here at Over Mountain Shelter. Let me just show you guys the view from my tent here. Not too shabby. So yeah, we're looking kind of a little southeast, and the shelter's right out there. But you know, I kind of prefer to tent. You know, when you've got views like this, who wants to be inside of a barn where you can't see anything? So it's a little windy. We'll see how my tent holds up in this hurricane force winds that keep coming through here. Now we're on Little Hump Mountain and it's foggy, as you can tell. Redbeard. Well, looks like I'm in here at Dawes Flats, just off of Hump Mountain, and looks like this is kind of the official leaving North Carolina sign. So leaving North Carolina, we've been border hopping North Carolina, Tennessee for a long time, so it looks like we're officially maybe going into Tennessee. So yeah, you can see up there, there's the mountain up there. You can't even see it because of the clouds. It's where we just were, where I was with the insane wind. So we got a lot of downhill now after doing Hump Mountain, so it's going to be a pretty pleasant day before the rain. So anyways, into Tennessee full time before Virginia. Redbeard here. Well, we just left Elk River where we'd been set up for a few days. We had some really bad weather, thunderstorm, or well, just rain, and then temperature dropped, so it all turned to kind of like sleet. So we stayed in for that, and then Snorlax got sick, food poisoning or something, so we had to take a down day for that. But we're just past where we camped at, and we've reached the 400-mile mark. So not too bad. April 17th, moving a little slow, but I'll be picking it up here after Damascus. So anyways, Redbeard out. Hey guys, Redbeard and Snorlax. Wish we could come across benches like this more often on the trail. This is pretty cool. This is placed here in memory of Ron Fry, it looks like. And it's got a pretty good view too. We're looking back at, we think that's Hump Mountain that we went over in the fog yesterday, and then to the right of it's Little Hump Mountain, and then back in that direction is Roan Mountain. So we're about to stop at this hostel that's only 50 feet from this bench. So we're gonna resupply. We're completely out of food,
And I'm just drained right
and
now.
he's drained from being sick. He hasn't eaten probably hardly anything today, so we're gonna stop and relax at the hostel, and then get on to Hampton tomorrow. Hey guys, Redbeard. Well, there in the background you can see Laurel Falls. Just came down that. There's the falls over there. It's hard to make out, I think, on my video here. Trail is still rocky at best. Well, the AT goes this way, but we're gonna come down here and take a look at this falls. Once again, this is why you come to these places. This is definitely why I hike the AT right here. Man. Woo! Pretty amazing. I don't know how big it looks in the video, but man, it's pretty tall. Really cool, really cool. If it was a little bit warmer, I'd probably get in. Anyways, but we're gonna stay here for a little bit, but we're gonna be going into Hampton to get some food, a little Mickey D's. We're really looking forward to it. And then we're gonna hike back out tonight, back onto the trail and camp somewhere. So, anyways, guys. Laurel Falls. We came down off of about a 4,000 something foot mountain, down 2,000 feet, about a little bit less than that, to this, and it is just beautiful out here. The weather is perfect. It's only about 10 in the morning on this Easter Sunday, and we decided we're just going to take a little snack break. So before we go back up into, actually we're pretty flat for a couple miles, so we probably walk all the way over there and then go up that mountain in the distance, I would assume. Well, here we are at Watauga Dam. So our second dam so far on the AT. Honestly, I didn't even know there were 2 dams on the AT that we crossed. I think we go over this. Some blazes here. So for those of you that haven't hiked the AT or might not know, when you see double blazes like that, it means the trail's about to change direction. So you kind of got to make sure you know, make sure you're careful and go the right way. But we got these little arrows on the ground. I'm assuming that's for us to follow. Well, let's see what we got down here. Oh, like a little rock quarry or something almost. Well, it's a beautiful day out. It's actually a little warm. About 70 something, but it feels like 80 when you're walking. So anyways, Watauga Dam. We just came out of the Watauga Lake area this morning. Actually now it's about 2 o'clock, but man, the terrain just changed. We're getting really close to Virginia now. This is literally the trail just past Watauga Lake. We're actually, I don't know if this is someone's property. We had to open a cattle gate to get in here. It's about 72 degrees out probably. A nice breeze. So it's awesome. You gotta love this though. It's a really pretty part of the trail so far. The mountains are getting smaller. Here we go again. Out another gate. And on up the hill. And back into the woods, I would imagine. So anyways guys, on our way to Damascus. Be there tomorrow morning. Hey guys, we're here and we are almost to Damascus, but before that we're hitting our, I guess this is our fourth state, Tennessee-Virginia state line. So this is really awesome. Finally made it to Virginia, where we're gonna be for quite a while. Yeah, it's, I think they say that the trail runs through Virginia for maybe like a quarter of the length. So yeah, well, we're really excited. It's been an easy trail for the last few days to get here. So going into Damascus, and my dad's gonna be there, and we're gonna relax for a 0 day. Okay guys, I'll be back in Damascus.